Hi, everyone. My name is Katy. Thanks for practicing with me this week. So this flow it's going to be a lot of arm work, wrist work, strengthening, shoulder, back work a little bit. So obviously take precaution if you have any issues there. But it's a great flow. And secretly, anytime we're working on our shoulders, our upper body, we are actually also opening our heart. So this week we're going to do the Lotus Mudra or the Padma Mudra. And I'll show you real quick here because we'll use it throughout the practice. So basically what you do is just at your heart center, bring your, zip up like your pinkies and then your thumbs like that, okay? And then you just kind of let it bloom like a flower, like a lotus. And then just hold that at your heart and you just kind of look at your flower. The Lotus Mudra, Padma Mudra reminds us of our own inner beauty and the ability, because it grows through muddy waters, the ability of us to persevere and, rise through the muddy waters to something beautiful. So anyway, we'll be using that throughout this practice. And then also happy Chinese New Year too. So that's going on this week. So anyway, all right. And we all, when we focus on one body part, like we're going to focus on our arms and shoulders, we still don't ignore the rest of us. So it's all connected. So we'll still work on our legs and things like that too. So, all right. So let's meet up on your mats. Let's see. All right. We're actually going to start. Let's start this way. Just come seated. We're going to come to Dandasana pose. So flex your toes. Let's build up the pose. Press through your heels, okay? You can keep a micro bend in your knees. Low belly's in. Your heart is over your hips, shoulders over hips. Back is long, neck is straight, okay? And here, let's bring our chin and just kind of bring it back. So you're almost making like a double chin. Now, if you feel like you can't do that, take your peace fingers and bring them together and then just press in on your chin there, okay? All right. It's really helping with that alignment because we tend to kind of be poured over. Just bring it back a little bit, okay? You're ready. Bring your hands right by your bum on each side. Just press into the mat, keeping your head back, okay? Might get a little lift in your bum here, okay? Just feel that in your arms. Couple breaths here. All right, let's lower down. And then let's bring our palms just like a little step back, okay? So your fingertips are pointing at your bum, but it's a little bit behind you. Kind of open up through your chest. Start to point your toes down and then just lift your bum up a little bit, okay? And then let's keep our head level. We don't want our neck to flop back, okay? Just keep your eyes looking forward. Pull your low belly and lift up your bum. And then lower yourself down. Okay, now we're going to come into Sukhasana. So I'm going to flip around and look at you here. Again, check your alignment. Back is long, neck is long. Left hand's going to go to side. Right arm's going to reach up and over by your right ear. Really reach. And then bend at your elbow and then find your left shoulder, okay? And then once you do that, pull your right elbow back a little bit. And then undo that. Same thing, we're going to lift up with our left, reach over, bend your left elbow, find your right shoulder, and then pull your left elbow back a little. All right, undo that. And let's come to tabletop. All right, so check your knees are under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. But this time, so check your wrists under your shoulders and then just step it a couple inches forward, okay? And we're just gonna start to roll. So bring your bum back, roll towards the left, bring yourself forward, pulling your low belly in, over towards the right and back. So we're just making big circles here, coming past, bring your chin past your fingertips, okay? Really get into it here. Should feel nice, rolling through our arms. Inhale, exhale. And then let's reverse it. So switch your circle. Really feel it, your hips too. Let your whole body enjoy it. All right, I'm not sure if we did the same number on each side, but close, right? Okay, let's come back to our tabletop. And from here, let's just flip our wrists. So now our fingertips are pointing towards our knees, okay? And if this is too much, don't do it, okay? And if you want, you can slightly bring it back, just ever so slightly. This is a big stretch. All right, bring it back. Take your right hand, just put it in between that space between your left arm and your left leg, and then come down. You can either keep your left hand planted or you can rise it up. Raise it up, rise it up. All right. Slowly bring it down, press yourself up. We're going to switch it over. So left hand's going to go through that space. Come onto your left side of your head. And again, right arm can be for support or it can come up. All right, let's bring it down. Press ourselves up here. All right, let's tuck your toes, bring your bum back, and then lift up into downward facing dog or Adho Mukha. Let's really start to straighten your right leg, bend your left knee, really get into that. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Let's switch it out here. All right. So come to your normal Adho Mukha, downward facing dog stance. And from there, again, we'll just walk our hands tiny bit forward, like an inch, okay? Right foot's going to extend back behind you, lift and point. And keeping it lifted and pointed, we're going to roll onto our tippy toes of our left, bring our torso forward. So now we're in the three-legged plank here. Keeping your right foot lifted. Couple more breaths, you got it. And then bend your right knee and land your right foot a little bit behind, like 3 inches behind your right wrist, okay? And then we're going to turn our toes, all our toes, towards the right, okay? Pressing the mat away with your left hand, reach up with your right, supported side plank. Lift your hips up. Take your right hand down, rotate your toes straight forward. Back to Adho Mukha. And then we're going to come back to tabletop, okay? All right, from here, let's come to forearms. So we're making a number 11 with your forearms. Extend your feet out, a forearm plank. Pull your low belly in. And then come to your knees, come all the way down. All right, from here, take your fingertips past your mat on each side, maybe like 3 or 4 inches, okay? And you can either keep your palms flat or you can like make cupcake fingers, okay? From here, pulling your low belly in, we're gonna press up and just look towards and over your left shoulder. And then take it down. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Take it down. Inhale left. Exhale down. Inhale right. Exhale down. One more each side. All right. Go ahead and make your forearm pillow. Rest your forehead, bend your knees, and just release your low back. Take your feet side to side here a little bit. Okay, now if that feels good, keep them bent. And if you want, you can reach your right hand forward and start to go back and try to find the top of your right foot and just kind of pull that in towards you, okay? You can keep your head down or forward, whatever feels the best. And you can lower your left foot down. And then if you're able to bind that, go ahead and start to press your top of your foot into your right hand. Feel that in your shoulder blades, okay? All right, go ahead and lower, release and lower your right foot. We're going to do the other side. So bend your left leg, left hand extends forward, reach around to find the top of it if you can, okay? If you're good, rest your forehead. If you want to start pressing the top of your foot into your hand just to get a little bit more into the shoulder. And when you're ready, let's release that down. And again, we can bend and take it side to side. All right, bring your hands right next to your heart center. Elbows go straight back. Tuck your toes. Press yourself all the way back to child's pose here. Really let your arms stretch. You can even flip them so your palms are up. And rest your forehead and just kind of drag yourself back. All right, let's roll to tabletop, back to Adho Mukha. Left foot extends back, point your left toe. Come onto your right tippy toes. Walk your hands just a little tiny bit forward, okay? Like an inch. And then come to a 3-legged plank. Roll yourself. And then start to bend your left leg. Land it a few inches behind your left wrist. Rotate all your toes towards the left. Reach up. Lift your hips. And then take it down. Rotate your toes back to Adho Mukha. And then let's come to tabletop. And we're going to do our forearm plank again, okay? So come to your forearms, make the 11 with your hands. Left foot back, right foot back. Pull your low belly in. Press through your heels. Roll your upper inner thighs inward, okay? All right, let's come to our knees, all the way to our bellies. Cupcake your fingers out. We're going to do the same thing, guys, okay? Cupcake your fingers. Inhale over. Look over your left. Exhale down. Inhale, look over your right. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right. Excellent. Let's just do one more. And then up. Okay. Forearm pillow, bend your knees. Take it side to side. All right, let's, if you're liking the half frog here, bend your right leg, find the top of your right foot. Left leg is extended back. You can press the top of your left foot into the mat, really point, gauge here. And then start to press the top of your right foot into your right hand. And then let's undo that. Let's switch sides. Find it if you want. If you don't, you can just reach towards the back too, okay? That's always an option. And then start to press your left foot into your left hand. So this is kind of a version of dancers without the balance, without the forwardness. We're still getting some shoulder opening, heart opening. All right, lower it down. Windshield it. Hands to heart center, elbows straight back. Child's pose. Roll yourself forward here. Okay, tuck your toes, bring your bum back to downward facing dog. We're going to walk our feet to our hands. And then peace finger your fingers, reach for your big toes. And then just bring your elbows out to the side, okay? Really get a good bend in your knees. Really pull there. You can let your head dangle. And let's take a nice inhale and exhale ourselves all the way up. And then bring our hands to heart center. Adjust, shake it out. Whew. Okay. So from here, we're going to do the Lotus Mudra, what I was talking about earlier. So I'll face you to do this. So let's bring our pinky sides of your fingers together, your thumb sides together, and just bring your lotus, your flower, to your heart center. And in here, can look at it, be whatever your intention is for your practice. Always trying to remember our inner beauty and our ability to persevere even through the muddy waters. When you're ready, just start to slowly bring up your arms. And we're going to open up our arms and then just really make our elbows big and really feel like a roundness into our shoulders, okay? All right, nice. Okay. So if you're at the top of your mat, let's step back to warrior 2 feet. Okay. And bend it in here. Get yourself a nice warrior stance going. And we're going to extend our hands out, palms facing upward. And then make a nice fist, okay? Make a fist and really engage your arms. And we're going to do some bicep curls here. So really feel that strength, okay? Strengthen your legs, strengthen your arms. Inhale, exhale. And when you're all done, open up your hands. All right, let's sweep your left hand behind your low back. Right arm's gonna go up. Or if your left foot's forward, it'll just be the other. We're doing both sides, so it doesn't matter. Reverse warrior. All right, let's bring that down. Let's rotate on our feet so our toes are pointing straight forward. Pull your low belly in. Forward fold here. Walk your hands over towards your right foot. Grab the top of your right foot with your left hand. Reach up with your right hand. There is a bend in your right knee, okay? Drop it down. We're going to walk ourselves over towards our left foot. Right hand is going to go on the top of your left foot. Left hand is going to reach to the sky. And let's come back to center. Bend your knees, hands to hips, and then come up. And then let's take our warrior to other side. So just rotate your feet. For me, my left foot's forward, so it could be opposite for you. It's not a big deal either way. And then extend your hands out, palms facing up. Make your fist. Let's do our biceps. Engage your arms. Really squeeze and engage. Inhale. And then just let your palms open. And here we're going to take whatever hand is back and then bring it to your low back. The hand that's the same side as your bent leg, reach up, reverse warrior. And then let's undo that. Bring your toes straight forward, bend your knees, forward fold. Let's walk it over. Left hand goes on top of right foot, right arm reaches up. Sweep your right arm down, walk it over towards your left foot. Right hand on top of left foot, left arm reaches up. And then just crawl yourself to the front of your mat. And then we'll come to plank. And then let's lower to a forearm plank. You can adjust your feet here, wiggle it out a little. You want to start dropping one knee. You can add that in there. A little core work, pull your low belly in. Okay. And then drop your knees down. Let's come to tabletop. Let's reverse our wrists one more time. Give ourselves another stretch here. So fingertips are pointing to knees. And then we're going to come onto our bums seated. And then bend your knees. Okay. And then bring your fingertips so they're maybe a few inches behind your bum, but they're pointing towards your bum. Okay. We're going to do a reverse tabletop here. So really root down in your feet, root down in your hands, and then just start to lift up. And we're going to make a table, okay? Reverse tabletop. Strong here. And then calm down. Okay. All right, shake out your arms if you need to. And then keeping your legs bent, okay? We're gonna bring your hands to your heart center, elbows out, and then just start to twist toward your left. And then if you want to start to point your fingertips up, you can hook your elbow on the outside part of your left knee, and then take your left hand back behind you. Look over your left shoulder. Chin is parallel to the floor. And then again, hands back to heart center, and then start to twist towards your right, and then hook your left elbow on the outside of your right if you can. If you can, it's okay. And then open up. Right arm goes back. Left hand is up, looking over your right shoulder. All right, let's undo that. And let's set up for Savasana. So come all the way down to your backs here. Now just let everything get really heavy. Roll it out. If you want to do a happy baby before you do that, it's always there. Just really let your arms be super heavy here. Press your head into the mat and scrunch your shoulder blades down. When you're ready to make a fist again with your fingers, waking up your legs, and just slowly bring your arms up, cross at your elbows and give yourself a hug. Kind of reach for your back massage here. And then slowly roll towards the side and press yourself up. Come to Savasana. And again, we can come to our Lotus Mudra if you want. And just, hold your intention there and reminding yourself of all that you're capable of, right? Even when it seems really muddy, all your inner beauty. To your heart-centered Anjali Mudra. May you be okay, may you be healthy, may you be free from suffering, may you continue to be awesome, and may you progress. Namaste. All right, thanks again everyone for practicing. Hopefully I'll see you next week. If not, whenever, have a great day.